Hello everyone, it's me Rulix here. Here's my 100 days of Minecraft. And the first thing I gotta say though, days 1 through 4, the recordings just don't exist. I don't know, I'm pretty sure I recorded it, it just doesn't exist though. So what I really did, I'm just gonna summarize it right here. I went into this cave, there's some zombie villagers here. I put them in a boat. There's this nice little area I could have easily lived, but I just decided not to. And then here's a nice LA apartment, guys. It's a really, really funny joke, guys. Please laugh. And also, it just is not finished. You can clearly see that. And all I did was just do basic mining. After that, I left and I found a village. So now, day 5, I'm not actually in the village. I am there. I'm just underground doing some basic mining because it's kind of Minecraft. So mining is pretty important. But I then decided that strip mining isn't that good. Cave and Cliffs update. Go do some basic mining. And caving actually gave me a good amount of resources. As you can see here, it really worked well. And then I just found some gold that day, so that's pretty good. Day 6, I found a lush cave, so I really tried to do everything I could to get the axolotl, and it finally worked, but I didn't really do anything with the axolotl for the rest of the entire episode, so I don't know why I even did that. I also found this little ravine area, which I don't know why so many zombies just spawning. My incredible PvP skills are clearly displayed here.
See, 2 guys came up on me.
If it wasn't for the shield, I'm gonna be honest, I would probably be dead. Now, day 7, I'm finally up on the surface again. I'm doing some basic farm work, like sugar canes, all that. Got some potatoes, gotta stay alive, because, that's food's kind of the purpose of that. And then also, day 7, I also still got, I was trying to get this dog here. It didn't really work out during the day, so I stayed up until nighttime. Killed some skeletons. I wasn't the only one, that's just one of them. And then I finally got the dog. Day 8, I made some really nice friends here. As you can see, the villager willingly went to the boat, along with this other villager who also willingly went to the boat. And I just needed to make a basic farm, breeder, and gotta make sure I made this contraption here to make sure these villagers would not escape, no matter what. It's kind of it would not be good, and they'd all die, and not just be a really bad village. I also did some basic resource gathering, along with just more building for the rest of these days here. And that's only all I did for the rest of the day. Day 11 was just more breeder work, and I was trying to make sure this entrance was going to work perfectly, alright? I also decided, just get this little area, some windows, not be as miserable, and, try to put the first few villagers in at this time. Day 12 was just some basic trading, alright? That's only all I did. That's important for this day. Day 13, I was trying to get this villager to move using, the librarian and all that. It wasn't working. I broke the cauldron, so that was probably what the problem was. After I broke it, I went out, I checked, and that was definitely a problem. Got him, and I also got a mending villager. Look at this. But, I didn't have any of the emeralds, so I decided I'll just go and sleep and forget about it. I don't even know why. And then, day 14, I got some sheep, made a sheep farm, for the shepherd. I also did some, work for the sweetberry farm. All very important stuff this day. Day 14, I did some more trading. This is pretty good because now I got a nice pumpkin trade with this villager, and that'll give me a lot of money. Very important for the rest of the 100 days. Day 15, I started to construct a farm for the pumpkins. Very important stuff too there. I also decided that
we need to build a wall.
And it was important. I didn't want the zombies or any of the mobs to kill me or the villagers. I also made this trench area so they couldn't climb over by any way at all. And that's pretty important. Now, day 16, I still have more wall work to do. I need to get this little water area because you can never really be too safe. You only have one chance here. And I also made this little area with dirt. I don't know why. Probably for this round, but it was pretty useless. I don't think I ever really used this area anyway, so waste of time, I guess. But I still have more work to do around the farm. Just keep all the crops safe. And I don't even know why. Every part needs to be walled off, and I was done by the end of the day, which is pretty good. I just need to do a little more patching up, and that was it. Day 17 was just more sweetberry work, and then I tried to get the villagers to breed, but I would need a lot more food if that happened. Day 18, this is when the audio starts to not work, so I did find a zombie spawner though, so I'll definitely use that to make a mob grinder. I also found some diamonds. 1 diamond, that's not bad. And day 19, I started to work on the actual grinder part for the XP, and I'll definitely be abusing this for the rest of the days. By the end, I was, I just got all the digging done up on the surface again, and I found a nice jungle sapling. Like I could have traded for, but I decided just not to, and I killed him because any Minecrafter would know that traders are just basically just free leads. Now here's some proof that I actually got the mending villager. I thought I forgot to get it, but apparently not. That's pretty good. I also did some sweet berry farming. I don't know why I showed this. It's pretty stupid, but day 22, I did the water part of the zombie farm, and by the end of the day, I was able to get everything to funnel into one area. And that's pretty important. Day 23, I need to make sure I get a nice hole where everything would go into, and I'll be able to farm. I even went to a testing world, made sure, perfect height, and, it sort of worked out. But here's the problem. There's bedrock, so it's not going to be perfect, and I'm not going to break it using glitches. I'm too lazy to do that. And then at the end of the day, I went back up a little bit. Day 24, I finally got the farm to be a farm. And here you go. You see me finally using the actual spawner. And I'm going to abuse this a lot throughout these days. But I made sure that I would carve out a little area where I can, that surrounds the one block, just so I can get all the loot I need to. And here's me killing a family, even the children. Day 25, I decided to expand the farm because more farming is just more emeralds. Very simple math here, but I couldn't really finish it because I didn't have enough dirt. That's just quite unfortunate. Day 26, you see me trading with the villagers, and I told you those pumpkins would be very important. I also did some lighting on the farm because I don't feel like dying whenever I'm trying to farm, and I also put some seeds down, and I'm definitely segregating all the plants. Day 27, this just drowned, and I wanted to kill it for the triad, but here's one problem. My loot is not good, and I'm also very bad at the game. And I thought, normally I'd have really good loot, but, right now I don't. So that's just something I have to deal with. And I decided to escape because I'm not fighting that. Joke's on you, I actually killed it, but there's no drop, so unlucky. There's this cat here, I decided to get it, try to escape from me, but you can't do that. Now, day 28 is just more farm expansion, because, it's very important. It was really for the carrots. I don't know how I got them. I'm not going to look for it because I'm just too lazy. Day 29, I decided to make an enchanting room, but I needed to make the door in the middle because the way it was earlier, it was just not going to work out at all. Day 30, I put some slabs on the berries because I don't want to take damage every time I'm trying to get some basic fruits. It was really good because then I got a lot of bone meal, so it all works out. Day 31, I decided to do a lot of farming. Get some bone meal, get all that. Do some sweet berry farming, how much I love to do that too. Do some trading. This is a lot of fun. Day 32, more sweet berry farming. More trading on day 33. This is going to be a huge pattern because I'm going to spend a lot of time to get the loot to not die. So, yeah, we just got to deal with that here today. And, I got good progress to the enchanting table, but you know what that means. I gotta do some more grinding, but first I'm gonna get some cows because leather is very important. That's why I did the whole day. It took the whole day. The sun is setting and I'm not even done yet because I still need to move the cows into my great wall. Yeah, this is really annoying, really frustrating, but it'll all be worth it. I farmed some pumpkins because pumpkins are pretty good for money. I need these for the leather. I'm breeding all of that. It's getting really boring, but hey, it's actually working. I'm getting a good amount of progress, and I need more wood for the bookshelf, so, deforestation is a great thing to do here today. Day 37, more progress to do. That means more farming. Let's go! It does work out, though. I'm getting a lot more progress. It's all working out. It's just really dull, really boring. I'm almost there. So that means more farming and more grinding. But I don't know why I'm showing this cool footage. It's just there. And there you go. Just a little bit more. 2 more bookshelves. That's all I need. So day 40, I finally got the whole thing done. Got this set up here. And now it's time to just enchant and just cycle all the enchantments, trying to get the best one, but that means more XP grind. Day 41, I waited a bit, and then I went over to zombies and killed them. This is very fun, very riveting. 42, my audio is actually back, but that just means audio filter killing. Day 43, more of the same. Day 44, more of the same. Day 45, more of the same thing. Day 46, more of the same exact thing. Lose my sanity by day 47, I don't even know why. 48, just more zombie farming. Day 49, I'm actually free. I'm up on the surface doing some work for my armor. You know, finally got an armor. Everything's good. This is my valuable chest. Here's all the progress I had so far. Not done yet. Day 50, I went caving. A very good change from just sitting there farming zombies. Day 51, I'm back killing more zombies. Day 52, I'm on the surface, I'm doing farming, but it's really laggy. I don't know why. 53, I just patched up some water. Nothing really too much that's interesting. Day 54, you can hear my mic on, and you'll hear me watching TheNotable as I'm ripping him off by creating this exact video. That's pretty crazy. 55, more armor. You know, and those leggings, getting everything done. You know, by the end of the day, I got a lot of stuff enchanted, but I need to attach all of them together. And by the end of the day, you know, it's pretty close, perfect, but not perfect enough. More XP grinding. 57 more XP grinding. You know, here's all the raw flesh I have. Help. 59 is more grinding. It's okay, honestly, if I'm being honest here, between you and me, it's not even that bad. All I'm doing is just watching YouTube, waiting, and then checking. I'm not even on my computer half the time I'm doing this grinding, alright? I'm just exaggerating. Day 61 was some more XP grinding. Same with day 62. Now, day 63, I made a chest just dedicated to rotten flesh. That's just how much I had. And I also got this cat, and he backed into the corner. I don't know what he's doing. And now he's stuck to me forever. Now, day 64, it's just harvesting. You know, this was satisfying for me to watch. Hopefully it is for you too. Day 65, I found a sharpness 4 villager. This is exactly what I needed for my sword. This is very good. The next day, I got a thorns 3 villager. I just bought a bookshelf just to lock in a trade. Day 67, I will go back and I just do some more XP grinding. Same exact thing with day 68. Day 69, funny number, I didn't do anything. I might do it in 200 days though, so who knows. Day 70, more XP grinding, but in the same day, I got cut in half. Because in the second half here, I'm on a new computer. That's why it says to destroy a tree in the top right corner. Also, the audio's back. Day 71, I just traded with the villagers because why not? Day 72, I decided to make an auto chicken farm, but I needed chickens for that. So I just went out, I tried to find a chicken, but I couldn't see one. I couldn't find one. Nothing happened, so I just slept, and I'll do it tomorrow. Day 73, I actually found a chicken. That's pretty good. I was able to easily nudge him in. And I didn't feel like waiting, so I decided I'll just get another chicken, because why not? In the same day, I was able to get that one in too. So it all worked out really well. Day 74, I just spent more time with the villagers. I also don't know how the zombie got into my base, but it did, so that's that. Day 75, I decided to farm his entire family, because no trespassing. I joined a Discord call and... I didn't think my screen recorder would pick that up, but it did, so that's that. I decided to go mine some obsidian because I gotta make a portal soon, so I might as well get it now. I also kill a squid because I can sell the sacks. Day 79, I just spent more time with the villagers, and I also went back to killing a bunch of zombies because I like doing that. Day 81, I got very useless trades. Nothing good happened. Day 82 is the same exact thing. Day 83, my axe broke, so I had to use my pickaxe just to break the lectern, and I got nothing. Day 84, I finally got Feather Falling 3. So I was able to basically just max out my boots. I just need the thorns. Day 85, I just sold some sacks, got emeralds, used the emeralds to buy the thorns that I needed for my boots. And then I also traded with my butcher in day 86. And now I just needed to work on my helmet. Now, I was able to get it pretty well up. I just kind of needed a lot more XP. And I also needed add mending. So I decided to see what was the best way to save XP. Now, I didn't have much time to think about it though, because I needed to build another portal to go to the nether, something I've been delaying for a very, very long time. Day 88, I finally entered the nether. I got a really lucky spot next to a warp forest, right, close to a nether fortress, everything I really needed just to beat this game. Don't mind the audio being laggy. Now, I needed the blazes for brewing and also for the Eyes of Ender. Alright. And the looting sword helped out a lot. I got out really quickly, but I kind of got lost, so I didn't really know where my portal was. But luckily, the next day I was able to find the portal and go back to base. I made those Eyes of Ender that I needed, and this is what I need the brewing stand for. I can get the cleric, I can sell a lot of rotten flesh, get really rich really quickly. Also helped that I had a butcher that I can sell a lot of sweet berries to. And then day 90, you know, the prices went up insanely high. Like, I had to leave and rejoin just to see. Like, I did not believe how bad it was. Like, look at this, bro.
What the fuck?
yeah, I just AFK'd for the rest of the day because I kind of wanted the trades to reset. Day 91 was just more AFKing, but now luckily the trades are all back to normal. Part of the goal of AFKing is for the spam and spawn, but they didn't want to come down because it was already in the morning. Luckily at night I was able to kill not one, but two of them. I don't know why I didn't just hit this one with my sword, but I tried to use my bow and it looked all like fancy. And that was actually the first time I used a bow this entire video. Now, look at this spawn, bro. There are 2 wither skeletons, a lot of blazes. Or like this is the only way I can actually go into it. I probably like could tunnel in, but I don't feel like doing that. Look at this. Look how heavily guarded this one area is. But like, there's no way this is natural spawning. Like, look at this. And even on the back, it's not even better. Like, this is the reason the end of the video is a lot longer, like, than every other part. My shield broke too, so it was all really worrying and really stressful. Now, luckily, I was able to actually make it, get some nether warts, and just get out of there. I was thinking, you know, we could fight them, but I'm just gonna drop down the street and go all the way back to base. You know, when I got back, it was all nice. I got the slow falling potions. We had to make them like longer lasting using some redstone. Day 94, I bred some chickens that are probably not going to be alive in the next few minutes. I maxed out my helmet, which is exactly what I need to do. I also made sure my chest plate was maxed. Everything was looking very good. Now this is my last minute preparations to fight the Ender Dragon. Day 96, it was finally time to go and fight the Ender Dragon. Now the first thing I did was make sure I was going in the correct direction using my Eye of Ender. I got some kelp, and this is gonna be the most eventful day of the whole video. First, I find an ocean monument not too far from base. I'm definitely gonna be spending a lot of time here. And even better, I found a plains biome village. I was gonna look for that in 200 days, but I already found it, and I already know where it's gonna be. This is exactly what I needed. But more or less, I need to actually find a stronghold. So I started digging, and it was not even that hard. I just dug right into where I needed to be. I very quickly found the end portal, but first I gotta go to the library. These books can be very useful, and I was gonna use these a lot later on. Very good enchants here. I just don't have a lot of space in my inventory, and I could use an ender chest, but I just don't have a silk touch pickaxe, so it would not work out at all. Now after that, I decided that this end portal had some like broken blocks. I don't know what's happening here. I decided to fill it all up, and now it was time to go. First thing I did was get some blocks. I forgot to bring them, but you know, always just use the blocks they give you here, so it all worked out pretty well. I drank my slow falling potion, and now it's time to finally fight the Ender Dragon. But the first thing I gotta do, go break the end crystals. Don't forget that dragon breath too. Now it's really easy just to get to one of the higher towers and just snipe all of the remaining crystals from the top instead of from the bottom. Look at this. Easy first try. Oh, day 97, I used the bed method because I just didn't bring enough arrows. But this is going to be the easiest way for me to kill the Ender Dragon. I don't even know what's happening here. I try to smack it around and it hits me. And I accidentally look at the Enderman and it's really chaotic here. But now he's just almost dead. I tried to get the last hit with the sword, but he ended up hitting my armor. That's right. I guess defense is the best offense. And look at that. Easy win. Absolutely wonderful. Look at all the XP. Got 93 levels. Can't forget that dragon egg either. Use that torch. And let's go. It wasn't time to go back home yet though. I want to get an elytra first. So I went to one of the gateways. And now it's time for a lot of bridging. Gotta get all that endstone. And gotta do a lot of bridging. I could speed bridge, you know, if you see me play Bed Wars. I did that a lot back then. But I'm not gonna take a risk. By the end of the day, I was able to find an end city, but it was really far, so a lot more mining was required. So by day 99, I finally got to the end city. Now, this is really easy. These guys do literally no damage to me. Now, it's just the easiest thing I could do for the entire video. And, you know, after I got enough blocks, I started bridging to the end ship, because there actually was that, so I got really lucky here. So, the easiest thing to do, let him hit you, and then just pearl onto the ship, and then just kill that one shulker remaining and get that elytra that you easily deserve. Now, I was able to use my ender chest here because there was actually a silk touch pickaxe in one of the chests, which is really, really nice. And now for the most important part of all end ship raiding is to get that nice ender dragon head. Now, I need to look down while I'm going back because I don't want to get jumped like I'm in the hood. And day 100, useless water bucket, I have an elytra, and that is it for 100 days of Minecraft. But I had a lot of fun doing this. I did procrastinate a lot on this. You know, I started to record this in January 9th, 2022. And now it's like mid-2023. That shows you how long I just waited. And I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm excited to start on 200 days. But you know, there are tests and exams at the time I'm recording this. So I'll probably get 200 days out in like the middle of 2023 summer. But hopefully you all enjoyed. And see you in the next one.